Taking time to make art is a wonderful gift you can give yourself. And although you may not see it as such at first, taking the time to make art is also a gift for those around you. Let's talk about that and make some fun, relaxing, no pressure art to unwind and regain some equanimity in what can be a very stressful season, because we are better with art. This week, we are returning to the idea of art making as a gift. I was planning to do a fun gift-themed small art project, but triangles felt better, so instead, it's something meant to put gifts beneath. If you'd like some colorful watercolor gift project options too, you can check out the 52-week art journal journey prompt from around this time last year, linked in the description. Welcome to Better with Art. I'm Melinda, and I'm here to encourage you to reclaim your creativity and practice creative self-care with weekly small art prompts that can be done in an art journal or on paper if you don't have one. This week, I'm using just a waterproof black pen and colored fine tip markers, some triangles, some lines, and color. As I add the color to this, I do lose that last triangle that goes off the bottom of the page. And yes, I speeded up the line making. I used evergreen-like greens and contiguous colors for my triangles, and my background the same in green's Christmas color partner, red. Contiguous colors are colors that are near each other on the color wheel, not necessarily right next to each other like analogous colors. Each of my background sections is colored one of the 4 colors that are related to my red, with no 2 sections next to each other being the same color, and the same for the triangles that became my Christmas trees, with my greens. As well as the straight lines, I enjoyed dime pushing like we did in October, but without the neurographic softening. I may have gone a little overboard with my lines, but my dime really liked the area near the upper right corner. Maybe I should have gone a little stronger with the trees. As far as having a weakness, heavy marker use is what can overwhelm the heavy pages of my favorite journals for my simple form of art journaling. But that doesn't mean we can't further stress test these pages. My brain had trouble wrapping itself around creating Christmas presents in the same way as the little trees, and having something that wasn't just a square. Which reminds me I meant to add little trunks to my trees. I decided to take a note from our neurographic pumpkins, link to video in description, and create a larger gift. I can't say I'm thrilled with my bow or my colors to represent gold, but as I always say, imperfect, better with art is okay. It's the therapeutic effects of the process more than the product we end up with on our page. And your art journal is as private as you want it to be. I share mine to encourage you to embrace making perfectly imperfect art for creative self-care. If you don't yet have an art journal or can't afford to invest in one, I encourage you to get a folder or make a folder with your paper to more easily keep your Better with art and benefit from the privacy an art journal allows for you to express yourself and experiment without fear of what others might think. Relax, have fun, play. Don't let trying to achieve what you consider so-called good art sidetrack you or distract you from the pleasure and healing that can be found in the creating. In today's journaling, reflect on how creating art makes you feel. What do you gain emotionally, mentally, or spiritually when you take time, make time to create? And how does reaping those benefits change your outlook on life? Do you feel more equipped to take on the next thing? Are you calmer and more at peace do you have more clarity? When you are better, you interact more easily with the world around you. It's easier to interact with others. When you are better, you're better for those you care about, for those who rely on you, for those you regularly interact with, and even those you just run into in the course of your day. People you don't know what they're struggling with. Taking time to make art is not a waste of time. It's great for our mental health, and our mental health is important. Give yourself the gift of practicing creative self-care with art making. You won't just bless yourself, but also others. If you are feeling inspired to make some art, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for weekly Better with Art creative self-care inspiration. Links to this week's supplies are in the description, where you can also find links to join the Better with Art online community in our private Facebook group and be notified of upcoming online and in-person opportunities to make outside my art journal art with me. I'll be back next week with another small art and journaling prompt. Even if you only have a few minutes, take time to make art, because we are better with art.